Hello, everybody. Back to more Epic War 5 Hell's Gate. So I've accepted that there's probably not, all these stages probably aren't filled with units, sadly. And this could very well be the semi-final. Trial 4, Undying Primal. The Power Goblin botched another mad experiment and the King of Beast Corps has awoken as the life force of the world. A divine angel summoned you to help Sadisod once more and promised her service to you as a reward. If we need power goblins, this is going to be a real issue. Blood Rain. Well, everyone can go forward except the leader. So I'd probably just be the ranged people initially. Yeah. I don't know how far to the right this is, if I'm being honest. Looks like it's quite a bit over there, though. Okay, there you go. Sheesh. Well, I hope our people are doing great. But I'm interested why our Succubi actually has like the AoE the wizards have and not the fire. Also, last time we switched out Death for the Iron Fortress, which also means I technically switched it out from being able to use level 2 Meteor. Probably not the smartest idea, because I actually wanted to see that. Ooh, okay, it's just... Is this it? Okay, yes, it is. That's not too bad. So this is the fast one I was talking about. It just came one later than I thought it would. Wait, hold on, I said level 2. Well, we don't have level 1, though, is the thing. Oh boy. Sheesh. It's also crazy how weak the Angels actually got in this game as well. Oh boy, that's gonna be annoying if the dragon consistently attacks at this stage. Come on, dragon. Oh, it should be more like right here. Okay, it's almost at the point where he can attack it. This might be another quick video, actually, which would be a surprise to me. Come on, move forward, yep. Alright, he's in good space, he's in good space. Good, finally. Uh-oh. Ugh. I know the Iron Fortress takes a long time to walk. But it might be in attack range, like at the very edge of it at least. Well, it's not, okay. Yeah, thou shalt feel the wrath of heaven. Okay, I might have to call it the Iron Fortress here. That is definitely a nerfed version of it. And how do I know it is? The attack does not go as far as it did for the actual boss one, and it could be because how big the boss was, but ours has less health, less damage, and all that. It's just a little depressing is all. But it could still do a lot of damage, just that I'm not impressed with the range it has. Being completely honest about that, at least. Angel's still alive. I thought she would have been dead by now, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I need to let that thing die, the dragon, I think. And just give it a chance to respawn. Go. It's how they can't tell the Angel to just pull back. I don't really have that option here. Although I should have tried to get her shielded up. Now she's dead, I believe. Which is very tragic. Oh, there she goes. I'm sorry this thing's doing so much damage, though. Like, sheesh. Okay, I can definitely tell you guys those are nerfed power goblins as well, health-wise. They are way tankier than that. That's okay. Also, why is this taking so much damage? I thought this thing... What else? What? I think striking, right? That's fine. Alright, come on, power goblins. Do like a crap ton of damage, please. 28. Okay. Okay, I'm actually salty about that. So every time we face the power goblins, they do hundreds of points of damage and have like, I think 3,000 to 4,000 health or so, or like up to like 5,000. I don't know if it depends on color. Anyway, I know these goblins aren't as tanky, and they're not doing anywhere near as much damage as they normally do. And that is fucked up just because it's on our side. Every power goblin I've faced has dealt over 3 digits worth of damage. So I'm surprised that they have it as it is right now. Or at least the wolf's now finally within the damage range. Finally. But it's good Design Fortress actually does retain its OG damage. So the power goblins are just bums. They're scams. They're a scam on my side, and I should not rely on them unlike the Angel. That is so fucking tragic, man. Okay, well, they're actually taking that damage. So, okay, so like the first 3 are terrible at doing tanking, but the last 2 aren't. They were just still bad though. Okay, so I retract the health statement because they're actually kind of eating a lot of damage. I didn't realize they're just weak to it. But I'm not gonna, but I will say that having them have lower damage in a trial, the semi-final of the trials, the second to last, is kind of a dick move because I expect them to do way more, if I'm being honest. But I digress, it is what it is though. We can still win even without that. It's just, when I see a unit become allied to us and I faced it multiple times, it is actually really annoying when it's weakened for no reason. No reason at all. Outside of gameplay, it's like, well, you want to make this harder? Well, congratulations, you did. But now there's definitely some judging on the development team a little bit for that option to make the goblins do less damage. I'm pretty sure they're striking. But I know there is reduced damage against this enemy, like I'm seeing it now with my guys. I'm pretty sure he doesn't reduce over 90% of damage, though. That's for sure. But now this is also just seeing what I need, really, to win. What would happen if I put a arrow thing behind him? Could he attack that? Actually, no, because they always go for heroes. I already know this. That'd be a good way to keep the goblins off, though. Because that even matters. But the through these heights, not very friendly towards range units, so I will say that. Not very friendly at all. Also, this guy wasn't in range. Wow. Let's see, so we're at 10 minutes in, okay. Alright. Well, he's almost at a hero. Hey, V-Grab, do me a favor, don't push. Do me a big favor, my boy. It's your life that's literally on the line. Anyway, if we don't win here, I already know how to beat this. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede now. 3 XP is kind of heartless, but I digress. So, we need to move all of our ranged. And we basically need to do full dedication to only these Titan units. That's how we're gonna win. But before I do that, let me just confirm, because it's literally this unit. Okay, it does striking. It's weak to slashing. Probably why they gave us next to no slashing Titans. You're showing it's piercing, weak against magic. Okay. Strong against everything, but that's because of accessory lets you move it. You're weak to striking. Okay. Not the worst thing to happen, really. You are normal against it all. Okay. Well, who's the tankiest? I know I'm looking at the dragon because I might give it the strike thing. 12, 12, 12. It seems like they normalize dragon health a little bit to be a little bit closer to each other. I know you're not it. You're probably not it. Well, you are it, but like, you know. So we'll give this to the strike resistance ring. For you, you're weak to striking, sadly. But it's fine. What is that skill? A level 1 volcanic burst, okay. We'll give you this, so you take less, but you take less damage and more health. And for you, Death, well, I can't really give you this because you're kind of already that. I'll give you a regen, though. There we go. Just all Titans now. Wrong one. Also, this one says defeat the Wandering Swordmaster, but that's all I see. I don't actually read those, read them. I'll know next video what it actually says. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Come on. Yay. Okay, why is the game lagging so much right now? Let's do times 3 speed. So yeah, it's literally just gonna be all Titans. We're gonna see how this works out. This doesn't pan out. Well, I'll be sad. You guys will see what happens at the end of the video, though. So the Dragons and Iron Fortress take the longest. Sad they changed the Phoenix as a spell, though I understand why they did it. It was a very OP spell, by all accounts. So doesn't change the fact I'm sad about it. Also, I don't like how small this map is either. Usually the maps aren't this small, which I think also adds to the annoyance of this, like of how hard it is. If this was like any of the other trial maps, which I think almost like 30 to 40% bigger, we probably could have also won. Let's see, is the dragon going to shake the ground as it walks? Well, when is it going to spawn? Uh-oh, that's bad. Well, the angel went ahead and decided to push, which I respect. That is an interesting attack. But yeah, I noticed how these trial maps all like varying size. Like the Iron Fortress one, I think had like the biggest map I've ever seen in this game. If I'm being honest. You know, it probably didn't need it, to be realistic. Or these could all be the same size, and I'm just like bugging out. Okay, Iron Fortress is the slowest, with Earth Dragon being the second. You know, it looks like as I said, the creature from Monster Hunter. That actually might hit him. If it does, I need to immediately shield. I don't like that. That's mean. None of these guys even have health either, experience, or any of that. Wow, Phoenix actually does a lot. So Angel does initial hit, and then like 3 of those can actually hit. Okay. Interesting. Here comes the big-ass dragon. I mean, that seemed a little bit early to do, but I digress. I hope this still hits the people in the front, though. I think it'll hit Angel, but it won't hit, people actually matter. Okay. It didn't hit the Angel, wow. Okay. Fuck. I wish Angel stayed back, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Yeah, it's in a position like 2 of those hit it. Sad. So with this shield, both dragons should be taking about 380 damage. Give or take. Uh-oh, that's way closer. That is so much closer. Ugh. So this... I have no idea if that even hits Angel, but I'm pretty sure it would. At least, I would hope it would. Well, Death's here, but he's going to absolutely get obliterated. So basically, for his entire attack animation, anyone in a way can trigger an attack, which is that's very stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It should only be at the beginning and the end of it. Like, I understand why, but like, you're kind of screwed if you got like a slower creature. But I say this like I'm not gonna obliterate this. Just an observation, because some units teleport, some don't. And the fact is, if there's any other unit that had a long-range attack like that with melee, they normally teleport, like Death, for example. And Death, I don't know, actually, I think that's the one who teleports, and Angel. Those are only 2 who'd actually teleport mid-melee attack. I think, you know, maybe we should stop complaining or whining so much. I've also gotten fully used to the art style at this point. Like, for the first 5 videos, I was kind of, trying to adapt, and now I'm just, like, fully in it. And with it. Come on, Phoenix, move forward. There we go. Now we all got the shield again up here. Good. So basically, Fortress should be somewhat close, right? Nope. Death is going to surpass him, I think, again. Because we got a Death out. We got everyone out. But we're doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. How much damage is the Earth Dragon taking? Okay, similar amounts. It's also dead, so there's also that. You can also do level 2 Meteorite if we get enough. But I don't think I need to make any jump cuts here, because I think we can actually kill this thing by maybe the 40-minute mark. It's just taking longer because of how far out these guys are. The Angel deadass moved back to be attacked by him. That's crazy work. Here's what a level 2 Mirai would look like, though. Jeez. Earth Dragon does a lot, at least. With its striking, with its apparently not sharp horns. And I did say last video that I'm trying to get Epic War 6 to work. I think after this one, I'll finally actually download the Noxfire and see if I can get it set up. And maybe by the next video, you guys should basically know if I can or can't do videos on it. Hopefully. Ugh, it's just worth it just because of the Angel, sadly. Because the Angel is such a great front unit to just keep them back that I know that when I get her, she won't have the same amount of health. It's too much. It's more than a dragon times 2. I would think. I mean the blue one, not the Earth one. Where's Iron Fortress? Okay, there it is. I was saying, like, it's taking so long to get here. Even golems are faster than it.
Thou shalt feel the wrath of heaven.
Thou shalt feel the wrath of heaven. At least she's doing about 600 to it a pop. Well, I mean, I guess that makes her safe. Because all these guys are in a bad position. Come on. Well, the Angel can keep, I guess, everyone back. Okay, no, so she's locked on to the actual thing itself, okay. Was we at time 3? We are. I don't feel it though, sadly. Interesting, though. Damn, that was perfect timing. Good. Oh, come on, Iron Fortress. I know you're not as good as the previous one because you don't even attack as long, but I still believe in you, despite that. Well, Fortress is dead, I think. Damn. Yeah, it is. Wow. I think Angel's dead now, too. Yeah, Angel's gone. Okay. Oh, we still did a lot, though, at least. Phoenix does a lot, so I think it might also kind of be the key here to victory. Potentially. I think it does about 400 a pop, which is a lot, if I'm being honest. I guess. Alright, come on, mess him up. Huh, Phoenix is on the ground, it still got hurt. That's interesting. So it doesn't have the same juices provided to it as the Angel or this great beast. Okay. Damn. Okay, I should get this attack off though at least. I feel bad for Deatha because it always comes in at the times where the shield is not given. So it's just getting screwed consistently by bad timing. Maybe I should have more to the left because then I could have hit the other dragon with it as well. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, the throwdown is now here. So there's that. Worst case scenario, I just have to go off camera, grind a little bit, get some stuff for these tie-ins, and then we'll be all good. That'd be worst case scenario, though. And the golem didn't get it, sadly. Wow. Iron Fortress is almost back up, at least. Wow. Earth Dragon actually got that lick in, that's nice. Hey, even Death got it in, too. Nice. I mean, okay, that's gonna get this, and that's good. Damn, if only like 2 seconds earlier. Alright, there goes Death, sadly. Well, here comes the Phoenix, a little bit late, might I add. Oh boy. Yeah, because to even get off the swung winning like 100 mana, assuming I want to shield these guys, which I kind of do. But, want to take 75. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. We might lose someone here. Okay, the dragon. Okay, shield saved them, that's good. He should be able to get like one more attack off, I think. I would hope at least. We got him about where we had him last time, which is very good. No damage, damn. Dang. Good. Good. Good damage, good damage. Oh, Death's coming in at a good time, that's crazy. I like the idea that somehow the Earth Dragon has this big-ass horn in the front, like one that protrudes across all the others. It thrusts it forward like a spear, and it's still considered striking. Like, dang, man. I thought the shield went down because the guy died. Whoops. That's a little bit of a mana loss. Not too big of a deal, though. I said that you can always do up to like 7 more after the cast, so you do 25, you get 32 back before you need to put down another one to continue the cycle. Ideally, you only need to do like 10 times to get like 70 or so mana. But obviously, I'm not doing it the ideal way, else to be able to cast a meteor by now. Alright, let's go for it. I'm gonna wait till he does his attack animation, then I'll do the level 2 meteor. Because I don't want to miss on it, because I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's one of the longer spell attacks. Alright, here we go. Level 2 meteor. Okay, you get 4. 5, wow. So you get 6, essentially. That's a lot. Jeez. And these guys are kind of just fodder right now at this point for the next Titans coming up. I'm not giving them shield. So they survive, they survive. Well, they both died, I think, yeah. Well, that's not good. Okay, good. Phoenix got the shield. Good. Okay, we got it halfway down. Alright, come on, goblins. At least one of y'all's tanky, I know that much. But as it gets closer, she'll to do more damage in a smaller amount of time. Almost said sooner. I almost said English there. Luckily, I did not. We got it halfway down at least now. Okay, so even if the Phoenix is in the sky, the hitbox is still there. Okay, that's interesting. Do this now. Good. Probably didn't go past the Angel, though. There only could have been big chillin'. Oh, well. Alright, come on. Hey, Power Golems are a great little barrier, though, at least. So we need a dragon to be shielded up as soon as possible. Okay. This reminds me of the Cave of Trials, though. That also had 5 of these trial missions, and only the last one is extremely ridiculously hard, and that was in the third game, I believe. Goodbye, Iron Fortress. That's up to the Goblinos and the Sky Dragon to be our true defenders. Does it even hit? Barely. But it still hits though, so we'll take it. I'll take it. Just right because our hero is like so like far forward. I would say, can I get him to go back a little bit? He's gonna do half his health right here, or we're cooked. I do think it's possible though. Just for me, not practical here. Alright, come on. Alright, there's the Great Earth Dragon coming in. I probably should have stuck to the lower level meteor spell just so that I could actually get. Well, I mean, it's 5 out of 6. That's 20 mana I lost there, which could have changed the course of the battle. Because then we could have just kept shielding up. As long as one goblin ranger goes out at a time, the one power goblin, we'll be pretty good here. Because then they won't all die at the same time. At least that's my hope. Oh boy. RIP Golem. Okay, so some more. It's about 36 is when we should do a shield. At least another one. Yeah, like right here. So these two in the back can actually get it. Okay, they all got shielded. That's good. But this could be it right here, because we might be able to just tank until like another tankier Titan comes out. So basically it's going to be an infinite loop, potentially. At least that is my hope of what we can achieve here. The Phoenix, yikes, came in at a bad time. So 36, so about 4, 5, 41, 40 is when we want to do it then. That's going a little bit crazy there going forward as much as he is. Although it is a lot of damage at least. It's weird that the return trip triggers the attack and not the one going forward. Okay, Phoenix still hits. Probably just not as hard though. Let's do this now. Iron Fortress is almost up, thankfully. Shout out to the region Pillar Death Guy has though. That's really saving his bacon here. Just think the level 2 Meteor still have been effective against any other current Titans we faced except this one, just because his attack displaces him so far. It looks cool though, because like the last 3 meteorites in it, or the level 2 meteorite spell, is actually faster than the first 3, I believe. It leads me to believe that the Fire Burst spell, the volcanic one that the Succubi have, probably just has one beam, little pillar of fire. If it comes down to it. For the level 1 one, of course. I'm curious if there's any level 3 spells, though. Probably not. Probably not. Iron Fortress is out, waiting for Death to respawn. Well, I guess be revived. You can't really revive Death. He's already dead, so he has to respawn. Phoenix is the only one that's probably the same one every time. But once the Iron Fortress gets up here, I think we'll be completely fine. I think after his next attack, shouldn't we? Oh no, it was supposed to be before that. Okay, that's bad. Okay, even though I messed up on it, he didn't really get to capitalize too hard on it. Good for us. Okay, that dragon will die and then it'll start to respawn. And it's right as our dragon up here at the front got there. Good. Okay, that one doesn't hit though, sadly. Okay. Still gotta walk a little bit forward. Then it'll be fine. So it's weak against slashing, we don't have too much of that really. Sadly. At least I'm assuming it is if it's similar to its counterpart. I should be able to walk forward now and just take up that space, yeah. Both of its attacks should hit. So just now. I just wish I could tell you it's not to attack in this, just so that Iron Fortress could actually, you know, like, get up here. Because that's going to take a while before it actually can. In fact, I think it has to come to it. Which is really bad for us, because that means that, we got to be in danger. And if he's in danger, we're in a really bad position. Well, at least we still got the Power Goblin, though. So maybe not. Come on, it's up to you guys. Death might die here, depending on how much it does on return trip. Yep, Death's dead. Wow. At least we got his licks in. Okay, we got Phoenix incoming. It's really going to come down to how much this last Goblin can actually tank, then, it seems. We are at the 49-minute mark. I was not given to... Okay, wow. Crazy as you guys watch this far. This isn't even guaranteed either, but this is what it basically is for me with these trials. This is actually how long it takes. On average, at least. Oh no, he may not get hit by it. Oh no. I don't even think it mattered. I think he still would have died, actually. Well, I think if we get the dragon out, we will win. I'm just scared about Vigraf though, because he's very, let's just say that our concepts of surviving a fight are not the same. So I'm back. Okay, he is hitting the goblin. I was curious about that, but it's not moving forward though. Death is almost back out. This goblin is basically our last hope, though, for victory. Also, this guy does poison, which is crazy unnecessary. Like, I just realized he's the one doing poison on us. I don't know why that didn't click in my mind earlier. I guess you guys will see, like, this entire fight, though. Okay, he's gonna take some damage here from the fortress. That's good. Kind of want the dragon to be alive, though, so I can actually, like, do the, shield thingy here. I have to admit that the goblin's way more important right now because of its position. Much as it sucks to say that. Alright, come on, goblin. It just has to survive till the dragon can get up there, really. And then we're fine. Damn. Alright, come on. These golems seem a little bit useless. Maybe I should have done Lamios just because of long, well, main Iron Fortress exists, so I can't really say anything about movement here, can I? Well, at least we can hurt him every time he comes forward, though. Because the attack is really that long, at least. Okay, Goblin's dead now. Jeez. Had to do a wall there, though, sadly. It doesn't obliterate walls, wow. That's good to know. Probably would have been better than that one meteorite spell we used then, sadly. Okay, it hit his paw. That's a hell of a hitbox, honestly. So I just keep him back with walls, and well, we're gonna be fine. Alright, let's do it here. Alright, so about 40 is when the shield will wear off. 40 mana. You're making big progress towards getting to him. Okay, good. Oh boy. But this one, guys, I know. Long video, but at least you'll get to see every single second of this fight. Maybe if you want to do it, you can see how I basically did it. I would probably recommend using walls instead of doing the meteorite thing like I did. Because the walls actually keep him back for a little bit. At least 2 points where that could have been very useful. But dang. Sad. Iron Fortress is only going to be able to inch forward ever so slightly. Which is truly a terrible fate, if I'm being honest. Nice, dude. Shield here. A little bit early, but it is what it is. I want the other dragon to get it as well. And the Phoenix, of course. Like, I wasn't sure we're going to win until I got that wall down, and now I'm pretty sure we're going to win. Because this is a lot of damage it has to inflict to actually even get to the hero now. Oof, so Death did not get to shield. A little bit sad, really. What I don't like here is that the Phoenix isn't even, like, able to be hit, but it still takes damage. Meanwhile, this, I guess is just a minor complaint about this fight, is that, besides how long these all take, is that when the Phoenix is in the sky, it shouldn't be able to be hit, but it still can be. Meanwhile, this guy's hitbox follows him where he moves, so if he's all the way over here to the left, he won't be hit by the dragon's fire breath attack. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you know, it is what it is. We're still going to win here. That I am sure about at this point in time. That was a really late one. Maybe he'll actually get clipped by that. If we're lucky. Okay, he got hit by 1. So 15 plus 25 is 40, so this is about to give out. So this, yep. He won't be able to get any damage off, I think, before everyone gets shielded. Yeah, good. Ooh, these fights, though, these trial fights are definitely taking longer than most of the missions in any of the other games. But we are so close, though, now. Like, we're just slowly wearing him down. Ever so slowly. And it's working. I mean, that's what really matters here, is that it's working to slow him down. Oh boy. but all Titans is crazy besides the hero. I mean, I guess Vigrat's a Titan in his own right. If you count those achievements for one, again, I'm assuming is all the previous timelines, which hasn't been disproven in any measurable fashion. But I think for lore-wise, it's probably more likely the Queen would be doing all this, doing all the normal stages herself, and let Vigrat handle these ones. I feel like that would make way more sense. Because if we were to be this immortal ruler who wants to basically stay in there forever for power, so like, if your general does it, they'll want that person as the leader, not you. And I'm assuming Queen, was it Aetheria? I'm assuming she's smart, very smart, so she'll obviously see that, hey, I should do it, so everyone will love me and keep me in power, because I don't think she'd be so stupid as to see all the progress. Well, then again, she kind of disregarded Vigrat, was like, well, he's a human, he can't really do anything. So maybe her arrogance would make her downfall inevitable. Because I feel like Vigrat would want to be, everyone would want Vigrat on the throne after his victory and not Queen Etheria. Because if she's so strong, then how can a human do what he did? Thinking I'm viewing it in a lens of rational real world and not fictional, like, okay, he serves under her, she just gave him his blessing. No, she gave him her blessing, and that's how he won so easily. The end. That's like how it would really go down. As sad as that is. It's also crazy. The last mission trial we did was only like, I think 20 to 25 minutes long. So this is just like a complete flip on how long that was compared to this. It's a little bit whiplashy, which is why I'm doing only one of these trials a day. Normally I do like 2, sometimes 3 recordings a day on these Epic War games, not for these trials. They take a lot out of me to do, believe it or not, guys. Dragon's gone. Actually tragic. Also, I wasn't paying attention to the mana, so I have no idea when I should be doing shield. I'll do one after this attack's over. That seems about right for me. Or to me. Good, Phoenix got a shield. And we have enough to put on a wall, too. Most likely we'll be able to put down 2 walls, all in all. I'm gonna check on my drink in the freezer and let this battle play out. So, just enjoy the show, I guess, guys. I should be back before I have to do the shield, though. I am back, and I realize that my fan was probably hitting the microphone. If it was, I am sorry. Oh boy. The Iron Fortress actually taking a step is crazy, though, to me. Hello, Death. I know I did it around 60, so I'll do it now. Alright, there we go. I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say. I'm pretty sure we're past the 1 hour mark now. Yeah. So this will probably be the longest video I've ever done an epic war. Normally this part I would just skip to us almost winning, but as you guys can see. Yeah. In fact, now that you guys go so far, I'm just gonna jump to us actually almost killing it or killing it. So jump happening now. Well, jump cut. Alright guys, we've now cut to where I think he's gonna die very soon. And all that. Ooh, that was a little bit far back. But essentially, the walls really put in the work. So for you it was, I think, well for you it was like 5 seconds between the changes. For me, of course, about 15 minutes or so. We've been doing so much damage to this guy though. This makes me happy. And yeah, he's on the brink of death. Finally. I thought for a second we were going to lose this, thankfully. However, we did not. So yeah. GG. No re. Oh, man. Despite how long this has taken. I'm glad we're almost done with this mission once and for all. Because to be honest, a bit annoying. But not too much so to where it ruins the fun. Like there's some things I personally don't think is very fair with this mission and all that. I've been pretty vocal about that with you guys, so you already know what those issues are. I think. Yeah, despite that though, I'm still having quite a bit of fun on this. But our victory comes now, at least it should be coming now. Yeah, I'll say hard fought. Very hard fought. Oops, I did not mean to pause. But come on guys, just kill him. We're right there to victory. We are right there. So close, though, yet so far. At the same time, because it's going to take just a little bit longer for it, or a victory. But it's also not going to take as long now, because, like, again, look, it's on its last legs, finally. It took me an hour and a half, a little bit more than that, actually. But about that long actually. But alas, our victory can't come soon enough. It won't be able to kill our guy, thankfully. Which, you know, is always the biggest thing here. Is defending a hero is so much different than defending a base, even if it's the exact same thing, because for the hero, you actually don't want enemies to go near it. Unlike the bases where you can actually afford that. But not with this hero. Only one time did I actually have to use him and move him out of danger. But besides that, any second now this creature will die. We have too much firepower at the front. Even if I don't do shields, it's still pretty much a foregone conclusion. So this will be the semi-final. I dropped something, I'm trying to look for it. We're trying not to get too much wind against the mic. I don't have a wing on it, because that's all it is, just a headset mic. So, yeah. Just as has been foretold. Ugh. Finally. I know the XP we're getting is not gonna justify what we just went through, but I don't care. Honestly. Because we still won. We still won. And to me, that's all that matters here. At least right now. So we got the Divine Angel and the Flaming Chariot. Sounds intriguing, to be honest. Very intriguing. So hello, Divine Angel. Are you a slasher? Yes, you are. Wow. Okay. And out of that, only 2 people got a level up. That is a scam and a half right there. Oh, no, you're at max damage. Which would have probably ended earlier. For Phoenix, well... more damage. Piercing? I did not realize that was a piercer. You know, done it magic. Well, I think I said last time, but I forgot. Alright guys, that's me for this video of Epic War 5. Enjoy, like, comment, subscribe if you don't know what else. Stay happy, stay